Here's how you do a pelvic restoration 90-90 hip shift. And so if we've discussed that your right side is demonstrating longer than your left side, that means that you have a right-sided functional leg length discrepancy. And so again, we're going to use our muscles around our pelvis and our hip to help keep that pelvis in alignment. And so you're going to need a foam roller, a towel, or a ball for this. And so you're going to lay on your back, starting with your feet up against the wall, so your knees and your hips are at 90 degrees. Grab your foam roller or ball or towel and put that between your legs for a good squeeze. Okay, so that left leg is going to push into the wall, almost like you're trying to push yourself away from the wall, holding that squeeze at the same time. The next thing that you're going to do is, and I'm going to remove this so that you can see what's happening at my pelvis, is you're going to do that hip shift that we talked about. So use the top of your knee as your point of reference. You're going to lift that right pelvis off the ground, driving the knee up to the ceiling as you've lifted that right side of the pelvis. So that's the hip shift that you're seeing. Now my knees are not even to one another, correct? So I just would practice that hip shift because this is the most important piece of this exercise. So you can see one side going up higher than the other. And so just get used to that for a little bit before we get started on this exercise. Once you've got that down, and keep in mind, what I don't want to see though is that knee bending up and down in order to get this job done. So keep that knee bent at 90 degrees and just shift at your hip for me. So bring that foam roller back in, give me the squeeze, the first step. The second step is pushing into the wall with the left side. Now that right side is going to hip shift up, and we rock back and forth with your right side. So all the while we're squeezing, we're pushing, we're hip shifting and rocking back and forth. And you're gonna do about 20 of those. So there and back is 1. And so that's how you do the pelvic restoration 90-90 hip shift.